after all this pain, one day you gotta know my name.
Hello everyone again. So for the first time ever on my channel, I'm gonna do something different from Bollywood. But I'm still in India, don't worry. I'm just gonna go for the first time ever Southern India, Tamil Nadu. It's gonna be Sadhguru, a guy which I've seen on Joe Rogan podcast, which I absolutely love to watch. So I know about him only from that podcast. And a lot of you guys been telling me on Instagram, sending me videos of him, telling me like he's really wise and smart and all of that. And I should react to some of his teachings. So you know that I'm an atheist. I do not believe in God, and I really don't like religion. So he had a lot of topics to talk about, but I wanted to find his opinion on God and religion. So I found one, What is God? By Sadhguru. And I absolutely cannot wait to get into it, to see his opinion on God and religion. I'm absolutely curious and cannot wait. So here we go then. Sadhguru, what is God?
The soul is sacred for people. The body is filthy. How is it possible? Yes? That's what we've been doing, isn't it so? Saying God is sacred, creation is filthy.
Yeah.
How is it possible? The very thought of God occurred to you only because you saw creation, isn't it? When you were born and you opened your eyes, you looked around, so much creation. Before you came here, so much has happened. Obviously, you did not create it. So you thought, there must be a creator. This is how you come to the creator, isn't it?
Well, I agree, like, in a more wide perception of it, but I did not think of a God when I was a kid, like born, like a baby, or anyone. I think we saw our parents as gods, I would say. We had absolutely no idea what is God at that time, until we got sent to church and to read the Bible and all that beautiful stuff, which was imposed, of course. Imposed, is that a word? It's 2 a.m. My English doesn't work that well. But yeah, I agree with him. You see creation, so there must be a creator, for sure.
The moment you thought there must be a creator, because you're in a human form, you thought it must be a big man.
Yeah.
A small man like me cannot do all this. It must be a big man. Just 2 hands, how can it do so much creation? Must be 8 hands.
Oh, that's a diss on Indian religion in Hinduism, because is it Shiva? Yeah, Shiva has 8 hands. So yeah, just 2 hands cannot do all this creation. It must be 8 hands. And the way he said, it must be a man and a human, of course, in our own image. So it is thought as a man, because at the time God was created as an idea from people. Of course, we made God, in my opinion, not he, us. He was thought as a man because men were dominating that time, because it was a patriarchy. So man was the column of the house, you know, like he was the most important figure of the house, of course. That's why God was thought as a man.
Isn't it? Isn't it so? If you were a buffalo, you would be really thinking, God is a huge buffalo.
That's true.
Isn't it so? Yes or no?
I like his humor as well.
You go and ask a buffalo and see. A buffalo will insist, God is a huge buffalo. Maybe 4 horns.
4 horns.
You know Idi Amin? You heard of Idi Amin?
Idi Amin,
Uganda
Uganda.
man?
Yeah.
Idi
Dictator.
Amin declared, God is black. I agree with him. If a white man can have a white God, why can't a black man have a black God? But both those people are confused. We know God is brown.
Oh my god. I mean, I absolutely love this guy. He's so damn wise, and his humor, oh my god. He's just saying that exactly the point I made. White people and men were dominating the world, so God was thought as a white man. Now black people are having more privilege more than us, actually, more than white people in United States for sure. And so now they say that God is black because they have privileges, and white people had privileges. They said is white. Now black people say God is black. Women, I'm pretty sure they say God is a woman now because they have privileges. So yeah, it's just like that.
Because he visited us, Some time ago, I was talking to a group of people in Nashville in Tennessee, and I was telling them a joke. In the joke, I just referred to God as Him.
There you go.
Immediately a few ladies stood up. Do you believe God is a man? I knew where it's going. I said,
You're in trouble.
See, I'm only telling you a joke. It doesn't matter. You said him. Do you believe God is a man? They take the jokes very seriously.
Oh, absolutely. Americans.
Now women are arguing God could be a woman.
Freaking exactly.
Such problems exist only in those cultures. In India, we have man God, we have woman God, we have cow God, we have monkey God, we have everything. Every kind, crawling one, creeping one, flying one. Because we foresaw all the problems of the future.
You prepared, yeah.
See, when man was the most powerful force on the planet, man was naturally God. Now women are also gaining in their power, so women are questioning, why can't it be a woman? So tomorrow…
I think like he's my brother from India or something, which I never knew about. Wow. Absolutely exactly my thought. And I always thought about it. God is portrayed in different times differently because he was made by people. God is an idea. It was made by people, and at that time white people and men were dominant. So God until now was thought as an old white man with a white beard. So yeah, makes absolute perfect sense.
Suppose dogs gain a lot of power, which they're gaining. So dogs will ask, why not a dog god?
Another dog god.
Actually the spelling also is close,
Dog god.
He seemed to be closer than you, isn't it? So your idea of God is just an exaggerated version of yourself, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Your idea of God is just an exaggerated version of yourself. See, you are still not able to define yourself, isn't it? Whatever definition you put on yourself is not correct.
Wow.
Any kind of definition you put on you, it is not enough to describe this one. When this small piece of creation is like this, the source of creation, how are you going to put a definition on it?
Wow.
You cannot define it, you cannot understand it, you can only dissolve into it. You can experience it,
Absolutely.
you can never know it, you can't make knowledge out of it. Whatever knowledge you have about God is just pure nonsense, cultural nonsense.
Absolutely.
Depending upon which kind of culture you are in, that kind of God you have, isn't it?
Exactly. I have friends of mine saying like, "Oh, I'm Muslim. My religion is the best, like I would never, never, ever believe any other God, any other religion, because God gave me the best religion, Islam." I'm like, bro, if you were born in the other country, in Montenegro, you would have been saying the exact same thing about Jesus and Christianity. So don't even start with that. It only depends on the country you were born. Indians are born Hinduist, most of them, because they're born in a Hindu country. If you were born in Pakistan, you would be Muslim now. It's just the pure luck. Pure, pure, pure luck. And if you say, no, God decided that I will be born here. Let's say God you believe is wrong. Let's say Hindus are all wrong and the Muslims are right. So in the Quran, Hindus are gonna go all to hell. So God himself put all the Indians in the wrong religion and then is going to punish them for what he planned. That's absolutely stupidity in my opinion.
It can only be experienced. Experience does not mean you can eat it or you can grasp it. No, you can experience only by dissolving in it. There is no other way. So, we are just looking for methods of dissolution so that we can experience something far bigger than ourselves.
Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely love this guy. Not only the teachings he gives, but the humor, the way he can interact with the public. Oh my god, how beautiful. This guy is, I don't know, probably top 5 of smartest people I've ever seen, for sure. So yeah, thank you for watching. Till my next one. Bye bye.